Our key concern is that New Zealand lacks a strong domestic legal backbone to ensure the protection and fulfilment of human rights. This shortcoming impacts on many of the human rights issues that are being raised by NGOs and government alike. Despite New Zealand having signed up to many of the core treaties, there are no mechanisms to ensure that decision makers actually consider these treaties. As a consequence, much legislation has been passed with deeply concerning human rights implications. Economic, social and cultural rights are not afforded the same protections under domestic law as civil and political rights are. They are notably absent in New Zealand's keystone human rights legislation, the Bill of Rights Act. Almost a quarter of New Zealand's children live in relative poverty and face serious barriers to accessing their rights to housing, healthcare, food and education. Still, policies such as the in-work tax credit continue to be justified under New Zealand law despite having been found by the Court of Appeal to be discriminatory and harmful to children's well-being. So in conclusion, Amnesty International recommends to New Zealand the following measures to strengthen that framework. Firstly, to establish a Human Rights Select Committee to ensure that international treaty obligations are being considered during the legislative process. Secondly, to table all concluding observations from United Nations treaty bodies in Parliament. Thirdly, to amend the New Zealand Bill of Rights so as to include economic, social and cultural rights, including for children, alongside civil and political rights. And finally, to ensure that all New Zealand legislation and policies take a holistic, rights-based approach.